Yeah. This starts our breeding. We're going to pair Luca with Cha-Cha. She's shown me that she's starting her cycle. I don't think she's quite in standing mode yet, but giving Luca a chance to practice, I guess. Okay. New plans. Cha-Cha in to see if she'd stand for Rip, and she did, and I meant to push him off, and I didn't get him off fast enough. She wasn't standing for Luca, but she's standing for Rip, so I guess this is the new plan. We are breeding with Rip and Cha-Cha. So he's covered her twice now, and he's covered Hope twice now, so put those in for dates. Taking this handsome guy to go and tease my girls because we're coming up on 21 days past the time that they were bred. So we're just checking them to make sure that they are bred and not cycling again. So far so good. Fingers crossed that everybody caught on the first go. I don't know how many he bred. I'll try and do a video on who's bred to who because some plans didn't go as planned. I had a couple does that I wanted to breed to my Thorcrest buck, and unfortunately he came up a dud. We took him to the vet, and he got semen checked. They did 3 different samples and not one swimmer, so kind of just confirmed what I was seeing physically with him not maturing, and the breeder has graciously offered to either replace him with a buckling coming up in 2025 or refund our money. So we just have to decide what we want to do going through. So this year for bucks, I used my Mans Creek buck. This is Rip. He gave us all our beautiful babies last year, so I know he throws some great genetics. And then I used my Windy Creek buck, my junior buck. So as far as I can tell, all the girls are bred and hanging in there and holding on to those babies. Those babies are being sticky. So that makes me excited. So I'm just gonna go tease a few more does in behind the barn here, make sure we don't have anybody cycling, and continue to do that until we've passed kind of 21 days on everybody since they were bred prior to. So yay. So yes, We are behind the barn, and that stinky boy takes some of it. But now hopefully he'll go and check the girls and make sure everybody is not cycling. And I don't want him to breed some of the girls because they were bred to my junior buck. I just want him to make sure that they are all have sticky babies. And so far so good. Hopefully, we'll see. Cha-Cha here was bred to my junior buck, so we'll see if she's recycling or not. If she was cycling, she'd be flagging, so her tail would be wagging. And Rip would be sweet talking her, not just smelling her back end, but actually blubbering at her. So I will keep an eye on that. You might be convinced that she might be cycling. I don't think she is. We're just trying to dry her up. I think these pregnancy hormones kind of throw the bucks off too, I find. Because while the girls, I believe, are bred, some of them still kind of love on the buck. And of course, Hope loves on the buck every time anyway. So we will see. This is Indy. She was bred to Rip not that long ago. So she might be just settling. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, we'll let them do their thing again. And I write down all the dates that I see the does covered and which buck they're covered by so that I have a potential due date on them. He's going to follow some does around. He's pretty convinced, but like I said, I think it's the hormones, the pregnancy hormones that maybe throws him off. What does everybody else see or find with their bucks? Do their bucks kind of get confused with pregnancy hormones versus heat hormones? Let me know. Let me know what you find. Yes, and my big gray doe Hope just loves everybody because she should have cycled like on this last weekend. So a few days ago, and I didn't see her cycle at all. She just loves on the bucks all the time. So we'll see what he thinks. We'll see. He's talking to Indy. So maybe we'll see. Maybe they might act like they're in cycle, but then they run away from him. So those are my junior does back there too, because I think they get a little confused about what their bodies are doing also. Yeah, see, I believe she's not cycling, so she should have settled. Yay! All right, keep an eye on everybody.